What if I told you that during World War II, there was a single machine so feared that Allied soldiers could recognize it before they saw it, not by its shape, but by the sound of the ground trembling beneath their feet? This was not a myth. This was not propaganda. This was the Tiger II, also known as the Königstiger or King Tiger, the most powerful tank to ever roll into battle during World War II. But this is not just a story about steel and fire. This is a story of ambition, of fear, brilliance, and fatal flaws. By 1943, Germany was losing the war. The Allies were advancing on multiple fronts, and the once invincible panzer divisions were being outmatched by newer Allied tanks and overwhelming numbers. Hitler wanted a solution, not just a tank, but a symbol of dominance, something that could crush anything in its path. Thus, the Tiger II was born. On paper, the Tiger II was a monster. It weighed nearly 70 tons, heavier than most tanks of the war. Its frontal armor was up to 180 millimeters thick, so strong that Allied shells often bounced off like pebbles. And then there was its gun. An 88mm KWK-43 cannon capable of destroying enemy tanks from over 3 kilometers away. To put that into perspective, the Tiger II could kill you long before you even knew it was there. Allied crews called it invincible. There are chilling battlefield accounts from Normandy and the Eastern Front. American tank crews reported firing multiple rounds at a Tiger II, only to watch them ricochet harmlessly. British soldiers nicknamed it the Beast. Soviet tankers learned quickly, if you faced a King Tiger head-on, you didn't fight, you ran. But here's the twist. Despite its terrifying power, the Tiger II carried a fatal secret. It was too perfect. The King Tiger was so heavy that many bridges collapsed under it. Its engine, inherited from earlier tanks, struggled to move its massive weight. Breakdowns were common, fuel shortages were constant. In some battles, Tiger II crews were forced to destroy their own tanks, not because the enemy defeated them, but because they simply ran out of fuel. Imagine commanding the most powerful tank in the world and being unable to move it. One of the most dramatic moments came during the Battle of the Bulge in 1944. Germany unleashed its last major offensive in the West, and the Tiger II was at the spearhead. In open terrain, it was unstoppable, but in the narrow forests and muddy roads of the Ardennes, the King Tiger became a prisoner of its own weight. Allied air superiority sealed its fate. Once spotted from the sky, even the King Tiger had nowhere to hide. Pilots learned that if they couldn't destroy it directly, they could disable it, destroy supply lines, block roads, or force crews to abandon it. The Tiger II wasn't beaten by tanks, it was beaten by logistics. In total, only about 490 Tiger IIs were ever built. Each one consumed massive resources: steel, fuel, time, and skilled labor. Germany bet heavily on technological superiority, but war is not won by machines alone. It is won by supply, coordination, and adaptability. And yet, the legend lives on. Today, preserved Tiger IIs sit silently in museums, no longer engines of war, but monuments to human ingenuity and human error. When visitors stand beside them, one thought always returns. What if Germany had built fewer monsters and more reliable machines? Would history have changed? The Tiger II was not just a tank, it was a warning, a reminder that the most powerful weapon is useless if it cannot be sustained, and that sometimes the greatest threat on the battlefield isn't the enemy in front of you, but the limits of your own ambition. If you enjoyed this story and want more deep cinematic war histories, like, subscribe, and comment below. Would you rather command a Tiger II or face one?